right, baby. Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stuck, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. You know. I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go. Look. I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Yeah. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous. You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. You know, I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah. MD. JPP. You already know, baby. Yeah. I said, I already done it. Everything you wanna do, I already. You know that yeah. I said, you know that yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a long night.
Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to Riot Squad Scrims, one of our favorite activity on the Wednesday night. Let's go through some of these teams. We've got 2 Riot teams tonight. Then we also have 3 ZPX teams. Rendezvous, we've got also the Elves, 2 Penetrate teams, 3 from Big, 2 Deathly Hollows teams, and got Fusion Elite, 2 from Lionhearts, 1 from Sons of Odin. We've also got Simp Nation, 3 Xenotactic teams, and we actually got 2 Simp Nations teams. Also got Rampage Squad for Team 23. Just gonna quickly go through that on my screen right here. And here we've got Miramar as our game 1 playing path going almost horizontally from east to west through Junkyard towards the bottom of El Pozo. Pretty big lobby with 23 teams, 89 players. Looks like we will have some early action going on in El Asaha. Maybe some early action in Impala as well. 2 teams going there. We've got Rendezvous and a team of Deadly Hollows going there. But look at this madness right here. Upon the first knock, I would just head towards there. Seems like one of the Lionhearts team are going more to the northern part of it, just going past El Asaha. These teams will see that crazy amount of parachute. Penn Institute alongside with a RIOT squad maybe fighting over Cruz de Val. Got our first knock coming through already. I believe that will be in El Asaha. Yep. Zen Etam getting the first knock of the game. Warper with no teammates next to him across the road. That's one way to do it, mate. Nading your own teammate. Let's have a look. We've got... Still waiting for this first circle, right? And teams distributing all over. We've got a slightly southern first circle here. A lot of these teams gone to the north side. Los Leones up for grabs still. And these teams... are respecting each other a bit. Very hard for Team 11, our friends from Big right here, taking this east side, but very little escape strategy, especially with one of the RIOT squads on the north side of El Asaha, maybe stopping them from going further east. And we've got eyes on them as well from Team 20, which is one of our Zen teams. Los Leones is very empty. Saint Martin and Hacienda still open. Chumacera is not contested. 3 teams over at Montenuevo right now, and yep, pretty good distribution. I am quite surprised that Los Leones is empty as well as El Pozo. So let's see what's going on over here at Montenuevo. Tora getting the confirm somewhere on the map. With this number of teams as well, sorry guys, not very used to this number of teams, so I will miss some action. So bear with me, I will try my best. Rendezvous getting 1 kill on West Wally. Definitely found Wally there. Mystic on his own right now, maybe waiting for the support. Let's see how Mystic holds this down. His teammates are definitely holding the other angles. Slowly retreating a little bit, just to reset it. Doing some work. This may take a while. No, actually, Jokey taking 1 knock on DX right now. 1 knock is a 4v3 situation. Mystic pushing in. May find that Fish there, but Fish returned a knock. But getting knocked by Mystic immediately thirsted. DH, very slim angles staying on just that one side. It will be a battle on that side. Tequila! No. Now you can go have a bit of that drink for yourself, mate. First squad wipe happening over here at Montenuevo by ZPX themselves. And they should be able to get the reset, no problem. Let's catch ourselves over here for some action over Cruz de Val. I believe it's Team 10, Penn Institute, getting 2 kills already. Panda, unfortunately, the only remaining member of his squad right here, playing as a trio this game. And this is doing exactly what he needs to. Maybe not even that one footstep. Maybe that can give it away. Gotsu now pushing in. He has the support from his teammates. It's best to not go 1-1-1-1. So they should really push this together. Gotsu looping around the bottom floor. A flash there can make a lot of good work and just change the tides right there. But they will find it. Pen Institute getting 3 kills, wiping one of the riot squads. Let's go back to Al Azhar. As look at Atom just doing work right there. 5 kills on his team. And I believe he's taken all 5. What a monster. But that is it done. They've pushed towards north, crossed that street, and just wipe out that other team. I believe that was another riot squad. Let's go back and check that. It seems like that will be the case. Teams 2 and 3 going down already. But maybe Big won't let them go without being punished as they are doing this reset. They are coming in. Venom has no first aid, though. Montenevo's action is still going, so maybe we should head back over there. Now ZPX losing 2 members here, being caught by the different angles on this southeastern side. Zen and Mystic taking a little bit of a split, Zen using that frag grenade trying to get that opening below of the fight. They know is at least 1 knock. But Rampage squad actually will not get that revive, and with a 4 team up against Zen getting really low, the support coming from Toxicity and Andreas making it work. Mystic now pushing in, but his angles might be very slim here. But we'll find it with the micro Uzi, then with the 2-piece follow-up with that AKM. What some good work there. Will that be the time to punch? We've got more work to do. Can we do this clutch? Mystic, we are watching. Repositioning, using that 3rd-person peek, using that Uzi, and taking another one. Will that be the squad wipe on his own? Pre-firing that doorway very close, swapping to the AKM, changing his cover, and oh my god, that was so close, but good work there by Mystic. However, just Rampage squad coming on top, and having Montenuevo to themselves. Look at this phase 1 circle, actually pretty merciful to a lot of these teams. Like I said, many open areas still, and this is something that I want to see, right, to be different in this tier of play, is for these teams to not hang around on the outside of the circle too early. There's so many powerful positions in the circle right now, like Los Leones with a lot of high hills, buildings, landscapes around the Picardo. Look at this whole plateau here, left untouched. And Devious is down. We're still pretty far up north where this fight is happening. Got 3 up still. And they're finding 1 knock on Big, but they should get the revive. Is a 3v3 situation. But Mr. Green finding that angle just to knock Temper down on his knees again. Let's look at the fight's formation. They are all clumped into this one building. Pen game over. Mr. Green with the off angle. Help raining that grenades in. Mumbo's now pushing across, using that little bit of a wall in front of him as the cover that he can use, and just looting up first before pushing further in. Maybe Temper with his eyes on. I'm pretty sure Mumbles see him there, and he will punish them for that. It's just like shooting ground right now. Jay's just running straight, not knowing their defensive angles and being punished. I thought that would have been worse for Big right there. Temple as open as his mate right there during that retreat. And this will be the window. They should come in Fitzy, putting on his Nikes and just running straight away. Could use some zigzag maybe, and we've still got temper, and but that will not be enough. They will go down at 18th position with 1 kill. Devious being down allows him to IGL this better maybe, and we see teams pulling away, finally coming into the Nick zone. A lot of these areas still open, Picardo, Power Grid and all that, so if you've been caught up in the fight, this is the time to first have all your vehicles. That is always a good practice. Then scout and come in to pick up those loot again to restock for your resources. Sims actually having some trouble as they were driving there. So let's get on over to where Sims are. They are at Chumacera right now with this high ground. Helmet being stuck of the lower ground side of Chumacera, so he definitely knows the position of the other team, given away by the vehicle sounds and just looting in the open. Maybe Team 21, which will be another Zen team here, can capitalize on that. They have these big yellows as covers to maybe have a mid-range fight between themselves and the other Zen team, but maybe... Okay, please tell me you're not teaming. Please shoot each other when you see them, and so yes, please floor all of these chaps from Team 21, look south and then just make something out of that faceless. Finding the last member of Simp and not letting that slide. Look at all these power position. We've got the phase 2 circle right now. We've got 2.5 minutes to go, but it will center around the west side of Los Leones with all these powerful positions, right? Just a little bit of 101 power positions. Look at all these open grounds. We've got the church still. We've got Picardo. We've got the warehouse to the southeast of Picardo. Look at all these terrains around Los Leones. Only 2-3 teams are in it right now. Teams on over at Chumacera, they are in, but that was not intentional. The zone has blessed them with that. Car 98 shots still happening over here at Montenuevo. Looking forward to some teams taking that initiative for that proactive rotation to claim a center position, and will prevent you from traveling too far on the next shift. Even on the hard shift, if you're pretty center right now, you will be able to claim the next powerful or center position without too much driving. Quickly go through the teams that are remaining still in this game. We've got Nash's team of ZPX still in Rendezvous, having 2 kills, and they are coming in now, I do believe. And actually, no. Helmet doing some work on his own or her own and just getting these knocks over and over, but unfortunately as a solo it's not enough to make that count. That smoke have definitely saved some HP bars of Team 19 there, with Faceless holding that angle with the Winchester, and Tora may be having a different angle as well, but he's only got... No, they do have a 3 times. So all these cars parking there is just one of the no-nos of PUBG Mobile. You need those in later game, especially if it ends over this around hilly open area right here. Okay, just anywhere. You don't just need them to drive. Take your metal shields with you, folks. So leaving them on that outside of the warehouse makes it very hard to protect the tires, and if I were Team 21 right now, I would just pop these tires. They would have those angles, especially from Tora with that 3-time scope as well. Lionhearts being the first team claiming a more center position after ZPX. They know this terrain. They know this is a strong hill position. Let's have a look. It's a good overlook of the whole of Los Leones with enough dips, parking spots to protect their cars as well. But Nash should pick that up now. Cars coming in, just flying in right there. All in the same car. Fallen going down, but Nash holding that side angle with the mini easy and just make it work. That is PUBG 101 done worse. You need to do that. You need to just do that work. Knowing that position is not enough, folks. You need to know it. You need to know the driving routes to claim it, the work that's required to scout it, and you need to have a plan B. Both of these teams had the same idea, but ZPX being more 2 steps ahead, I'd say, and just holding the little bit of a split to cover all the angles just upon that vehicle pulling in. I imagine Nash just saying just car pulling up on me and all those cover fire coming from the whole of the team just blowing that team up. They deserve that punishment, I have to say. Where are all these teams still? We've got Fusion Elite coming in from the southwestern edge, Sons of Odin as well. High ground area to the south of Chumacera held by the other Sims team. Team 21 of Zen is now pulling away, with the other one still in there, but the remaining trio of Pen Game Over just driving through the main road of Chumacera. There's still one pickup for grabs. Maybe they want to get it, especially when their vehicles are getting slowly melted right now. Losing one tire and it's on fire. It's not on fire, sorry, it's smoking. It's smoking hot. Let's see. Team 16, that will be the other Lionhearts team coming from the western edge now. Another team from Big 24, and we have the phase 3 circle appeared over to the Los Leones main town, covered maybe 30% of it. A lot of these are open ground still. To the northern side of it will be in play. A lot of these teams have to come in. Let's look at team 14 playing as a trio right now, but they have a vehicle each. Maybe let's have a look. So that is good practice, I think, and they can just cover each other, and if one gets shot down, they can quickly drive in for the support. Seems like Chumacera is still very busy right now. Dragon from Sim Nation knocked from this pretty well thought out position, I'd say, knowing that high ground and choke spot from the south of Chumacera. With that high ground, Sons of Odin doing some work but not able to finish that. Trigger discipline is so important. Going off this hill, they've got many options to the south side to maybe do this a little bit of a anti-clockwise rotation if they want, and these teams are still duking it out. We've got 1 minute to go, and that will be it'll come down to the decisiveness of the IGLs. But Team Big actually coming from behind, I think they have spotted them, and but since Sons of Odin is still trying to revive right now, they may not have spotted them, or they are just waiting for them to come in. But that is just horrendous driving. That should be punished 100%, but seems like they have the team of Big has different ideas right now. We've got Uji being knocked behind a tree. That revive is very unlikely to happen, and we've got now the Mr. Mystic here, and stopping with a little bit of position to maybe pick up some footsteps with some covering fire from Wobble, and but that is just too hard. Look at this ridge line right here, folks. So if he can prone and watch this, that means they will need to come out very far towards where Mystic is to even get punished by Wobble and Queen. So that is just a bit of a suboptimal formation there, if I could say that, and actually missed some action as we were looking here. ZPX still doing work now. Got 7 team kills. They have killed another team, I believe, still using that same strong position over the North Hills of Los Leones. Penn Institute taking that warehouse to the southeastern side of Picado with some overlooking work going, I believe, and look at this rotation next to each other. Have they gotten themselves a second car? But we can drive and shoot, and whoever's lost his head has got it back now. That has probably helped Mr. Green being knocked and just stuck on Chumacera still. Maybe this rotation will be the doom of Penetrate. Game over. They just drove past one team by and those are Fusion Elites. They finally spotted them, but that is too late to punish Mumbles and Help. And we've got the next circle again. It continued to shift out of the city, favoring these teams. ZPX is in there still. Nash's team. We've got Penn Institute coming in as well. We've got the Elves on the northern edge. Zen team, Team 21, Tora and Floor's team coming in from the southwestern side, but they decided to just loot up a little bit to get some maybe new gear and to be prepared for the next phase. And some of these teams are still sitting outside for quite a while. Another Zen team 300 meters from the next circle, 1 minute to go. Do they have the vehicles to make that rotation? Pushing out of Los Leones is no easy job if you don't have enough information in the main bit of the town. So they also need to know this the structures of the town very well to make it work, to know how to drive within the city as well, is what I mean. And we've got DH pulling in the remaining duo of Team 13 going on foot, I think. So they need to be very careful here. Mumbles and Help should be able to pick up those audio cues and maybe punish them for it. And Raj has been fragging pretty hard for ZPX, and they have decided to claim a more center position as well. Knowing that they had control over the eastern side, they are doing a bit of a split to increase their area of control over this phase 4 circle, which will start closing now. Sons of Odin trying to catch up, still in the blue zone. How are they doing on HP? Let's have a look. Where is Sons of Odin? Team 17. Let's go. Pendalilo, very low. Just made it. That is such a ballsy decision to make, to not even put that bandage in. And as I thought, Mumble's able to punish Team 13 there. I believe that was the remainder of that TH team gone. But this is no easy work, since the next circle will pop again. All these teams that are relying on the buildings of Los Leones have to come out now, but ZPX already have the angles. They noticing this bit of a shift, they should just keep one guy maybe on the center to keep a 360 view while just picking all these people rotating out of Los Leones to capitalize on the position. I would be surprised if they didn't get more than 12 kills this game. Pen help going down and flushed. Let's go back to Mumbles. He is a solo right now. But he finds the slim angle to punish Lionhearts, and getting one flush and one knock. There's only one guy remaining. Can Mumbles do it? He can hear it. Getting the reload on the M4. It's quickly repositioning, but there are so many teams around there, so that third-party pressure might be the saving grace for Lionhearts. And I do believe that's Lionhearts gone, because Sons of Odin coming in, third-partying the fight, and they are still 3 up. Maybe they can find Mumbles there. Will Mumbles have the patience to just wait that out? And he uses that same bit again. That slick little angle to punish that. They are now 2 up. Getting the flush again. Getting 10 kills now from Mumbles. And on the other side, we've got some clan-on-clan action between Zen. And they are just making it very hard for each other. And but what can we do? It's phase 5 right now. You can expect these people to like run into each other. Nash doing work. I really want to look at how ZPX doing this. They are overlooking this, and Mumbles being the winner on that side, and that the third party pressure from every angle has just allowed him to live that. Will he have the meds to hold on? I am not sure. Benji being knocked. Action happening on this side, the northwestern side of the circle as well. Sim Nation 1 knock with 4 team kills. Where is Benji in relation to his team? Wobble, getting a little bit wobbly. Dropping out of the car, and we've got a split here between Penetrate Institute maybe, but they are actually 3 down. So Gotsu, the remaining player, they were maybe doing a very aggressive and big split, but didn't work out for them maybe. And Rampage squad now pushing in to breach this compound with, but just looking back with that 180, just finding all these players who are like practice targets, but Mumbles just backstabbing him, and Team 19 not having the best time either. They are 1 low and 1 not with 9 team kills. 90 meters from the circle isn't too bad. With this bit of ridgeline here, they can definitely make it work. Toxicity gone. Mumble still there with 10 kills by himself, and Elves coming in as well, and they are the first team coming into this next phase 6 circle. This is a bit of a crazy one, and Gotsu on his own trying to fight the trio of Sim Nations. But they do know they're there using that first aid, just need to cook it better, find that angle, and Gotsu now running away. And on the other hand, they are still fighting it out. Mumbles is just going off this game. He is not in the circle, but he's got his buggy to help him maneuver should he need to. And he is still punishing ZPX 2 not on their side right now with Fallen. And Nash up still. They've got 10 team kills, and like I said, they should hit 12 with no problem, but the zone is closing now. Will they have time for that revive? Fallen doing the work to scout the center circle and just clearing the east edge of it, taking one very good long-range knock right there. I think they are opting out for the revive, but there will be some 4 damage coming in this way. There were cars that he could have used, but he did not take it, and Queen just doing that trade as she's supposed to, keeping the team alive. And but Queen will be going down. Gotsu actually making it in, but opening fire before getting to the cover will be very scary. And then don't forget the other teams on the other side, and seems like he will be a goner very quickly. But the elves are helping Gotsu so much right now by providing that third party pressure just across that mountain. But they are not in zone if they need to, and Elves actually not knowing that Gotsu is there, but they were able to get the trade, and then Rebel and his team pushing in right now, using that smoke to heal, and but that will reveal the position. Will that be the nade that changes the game? Knight with the double, with that frag grenade just straight towards that smoke, and say if you hide straight in there, it's not so much of a guessing game. You will be there. And with the follow-up, Nate as well, almost taking Fennel down. Fennel staying too close to the car, actually being blown up. Third party fire coming either way. First being the side that delivers it, then being punished by Gotsu a little bit, but being such a predictable play and push by Elves with that high ground as well from this Zen team, actually allowing them to peek and shoot, and Knight coming in with the 11 kill and allowing his team to get a 13 kill chicken dinner on our game one. Let me quickly do these screenshots right now, and it's gonna be a lot of screenshots going through, and but I will help our buddy from Riot here and just make these nice and clean. And thanks for showing up, boys. If there's more trios, it's very hard to get these screenshots. I don't know whether you've done it before, but sometimes they mess up the format of it. So that's the screenshots done. Let's go through the list. We've got Elves as their trio, coming in with 3 kills, second place. Third, Gotsu getting that placement point, 3 kills, third position. Fourth position, we've got one of the big squads with 3 kills. We've got one of the Sim Nation teams at 5th position. 6th, ZPX. Have they hit that mark that I said? Just falling short. They've got 11 kills, very solid still. And Mumbles, whatever he's having today, I want to have some. That can sound really wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. 7th position by Pen, game over, 14 kills. Rampage Squad at 8th position, 4 kills. Fusion Elite at 9th position, 1 kill. Sons of Odin, 2 kills at 10th. One of the Zen teams, 2 kills, 11th position. Lion Hearts, 1 kill at 12th. When Wally, he was dead very early on, but his friends over at DH crawling into 13th position, unfortunately with no kills. I can't even tell what team that is. Team 14, do help me out with your clan tags, boys. Team Big, another Team Big at 15th position, 3 kills. Rendezvous, I believe is how it's pronounced, at 16th positions, 2 kills. The other Simp team, 17th position, I'm sorry, no kills. Another Big team, 1 kill, not doing very big things in our game 1, 18th position. ZPX, after early actions over at Monte Nuevo, coming in actually at 19th position only, but with 5 kills. Atom fragging out, getting all the 5 kills for his team, but still in at 20th position. Goes Panda, kill him. Riot, we've got 21st position, no kills. 22nd, another Riot squad, and last but not least, 23rd over for our friends at Deathly Hollows. So that will be the wrap for game 1. I'm not sure which map is going to be for game 2, and but we will see. And I'll take a very short break right now, guys, and I will see you all just in a bit. Get some water, rest up. I'm looking forward to more action for game 2. welcome back. It's a bit of a wait, that one. It's good. Hopefully everyone's feeling fresh and getting ready for this game 2 on Erangel. Look at all these colors right here. It's Christmas, guys. Have we got Christmas plans yet? First COVID Christmas, eh? Let's quickly go through the teams as well. Still Riot Panda's team still as a trio. Let's find these teams of trios as well. Now we've still got DH, where's Wally's team with alongside Crazy and Blocks, a trio. And one of the Zen teams, Tora and Floor, side playing as a trio as well, and Mrs. And Fitzy's team as a trio as well. 23 teams, 88 players. It should be a good one. Playing paths going from the south side towards the northeastern side, just off the west coast of Military Base Island through Mansion. So a lot of these bottom rights of the map shall be in play. Even for Milta Power should be up for grabs pretty easily. When it comes to north side, Stalba should be in place still. Zaverny not as easy. So if we draw a line from Stalba to Quarry right now, everything to the top left of it should be a little bit hard to get to, but not if you have a car. So we've got some early contested drop as well over Military Base between one of the Riot teams, maybe. Yep, no, ZPX team and game over. A lot of action around Primosk, and that is quite new. With Deathly Hollows on the side, Riot taking the north side of Primosk, and the Rendezvous, and one of what's Team 11 is Team Big, taking more of the middle and southern side. Elves doing a bit of a split drop, and but action's coming in already. Crazy getting knocked and finished. Where's Wally? And the blocks been pushed to the side as well. Just this amount of parachutes as you are dropping can be very terrifying, and you just really need to use that I button to your advantage. Sons of Odin taking therapy here, and bit of contest in Yasnaya as well. Kameshki claimed by Lionhearts. The trio of Big going to these compounds to the south of Kameshki. Split drop between Mansion and Prison by ZPX there. I think that is most of the map covered. And wait, I almost missed it. Actually, Penn Institute Team 10 is in Primosk as well. Benji, the last remaining player with the shotgun. Can he do it? No, he just missed it. Looping around the outside. Now trying to reset. Gotsu on the outside. Knocked Saren and Griff down as well. Panda has the off angle to do some damage, and they will. Takes down maybe the full squad of Penn Institute by themselves. Riot doing work this game. This is revenge time. Whatever's been received in Cruz del Val just now been returned. First team going out, Penn Institute. Goes running away from Rendezvous. A bit of a crazy action here. That retreat was sweet enough, but just cutting it short. And now Rendezvous pushing in. Kill him, having the side angle, just running in with the Uzi, but takes him down with the DP swap, with the jump shot. A bit ambitious there, but maybe that's the only thing that he could do, knowing the footsteps are coming. And Panda won't be able to do it, so Rendezvous should get the revives and continue this game with 3 kills and a full squad. But the action just doesn't stop around Primos this time. I haven't seen a contested Primos drop in such a long time. Let's look at what ballbacks want to do. Just want to shuffle and float in the air. 3 kills by this team from Big right here. And just in the blink of an eye, 4 squad down to 2 over at Primos is not done yet. Phase 1 circles pop pretty central. If we remember the playing path from the west coast of military base, we know a lot of these teams should be still inside the circle. Fitzy though, catching some enemies on rotation. It's good to see some of these teams made the effort for the first rotation to be pretty wide and getting all these. Saverni, we've got 1 team, but Georgia Pool still empty. That is free route state if you don't want early action. We should probably look at military base right now because action's just going. Mumbos get panned and full squad still for ZPX over here. Rendezvous though, like that action over at Primos has not stopped, and seems like this has slowed down a lot, and only Help and Devious remaining in this military drop for game over. Let's go back to Wobbly. Note is actually a different big team. They got 3 kills, but Uji knocked right now against Rampage squad, which has lost. I think it's only these 2 teams landing on Yasnaya, so they have lost that hot drop, but who knows what will happen. Maybe Damien can just frag it out. We've seen quite a lot of 1v2, 1v3 plays right here. 1v4, will he be the first one tonight? CZPX Team 6 coming into the east side of Rozok area. A lot of terrains to play around, and comfortably in Pachinki as well, one of the Xenotactic teams. And are they going to fight or not? Let's head back over to Primosk. 4 team on this side of Big still, and 4 team for Rendezvous still. I thought there was some action going on earlier. That smoke there is actually considered very good, but I don't think they need to, but having the smoke has just choked out the visual, the vision of Probot right here from that stack. Missing that shot on these 4 times M4, although he was hard peeking there. So this smoke is a very good smoke. Is what I would consider an aggressive smoke to force your enemies to go out of the cover by cutting off their aggressive angles. Supreme going down to Bollocks. Warper using the third TTP's peak, sorry. A little bit caught there by that action. And but yeah, this will continue. Seems like 800 meters from the first circle, and they will still need to come through maybe this main road. I wonder which position they're going to take for this next circle. A lot of this power position still farm open. Pachinki Hill's open. Potato Hill open as well. Supreme goes down too far from his teammates not getting the revive. Warper just jumping down, knowing that Probot should be there, just pre-firing that window like the way he should. Snout still holding that 3rd floor. Now that the smoke is gone, maybe it's doable. Big using these smokes to maneuver between this building here. Junior still holding that side angle. Sick outfit there, dude. But looking forward to your gun skills. AK in hand with plenty of meds, no boost, but 2 first aid should be enough. Big is making the push now. They know that they are in that 3 stack and they still got utilities in hand. Trying to clear that second floor. No one was there, and but Barlock's trying to just have that overlook to guard this push, but going down. So giving Rendezvous a little bit of room to breathe right there. Probot just hopping to the next building. A little bit of parkour, why not? Pulling slightly closer for to be the satellite office team to pick up more audio cues, and here we've seen one Simp Nation team being very close to Sons of Odin, but Lionheart on the other hand, Danny somewhere over at Severny. That is something that I don't expect. I'm just going to keep an eye on the kill feed. Seems like it's a very sticky situation for Team 16 there, which is going to be... Oh, that is actually a Lionheart's clan-on-clan action, with Tommy Two Thumbs and his mates coming on top. Meds will get burned down, ammo going down, utilities going down soon, with the blue zone in, HP going down. This needs to finish soon if they don't have the utilities and resources to go in to later phases of the game. Probot still holding that position, Junior still trying to hold the off angle, and Nash and his team there, okay, using a flare there, maybe knowing he doesn't have a chance to use that again. Corpse over Pachinki Hill contest and winning. The fight finally happening. Robot goes down, Warper goes down, Snout with the top floor angle getting knocked mid-air. Can Junior do anything to trade and redeem his teammates? Just running out with... Was that an AK Uzi? Doesn't matter, but just revealing his position, just jumping out of cover like that. We know the time was ticking and this is the right time for them to strike. Team 11, Team Big, taking the initiative and just coming on top. Nash is lost, fallen, not, but seems like they will hold strong still over Potato Hill. Two ZPX teams being very close to each other, and actually getting thirsted by their fellow ZPX members. Corpse and Raj deciding to pull away now. Sons of Odin, on the other hand, still fighting over this area to the south of Gatka. Pinch behind a rock. Let's see if they can retreat from this. So first of all, let's find out if they have the vehicles. Nope, you're dead probably. Behind one rock, no escape strategy. You need one with a 10-meter diameter, 40-second window of a smoke. You need maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 to just run up the hill, but not towards the center zone. So Simp Nations with 2 kills, 1 down, holding this big compound strong. Nowhere near the center zone, but it's still doable. And game over after losing that contest over at military base here, coming into the center part to the southeast of Pachinki. Pretty good position there, and this southeastern side is starting to clear up now, and they had one job and they didn't make it count. Maybe those 2 smokes were enough, and Dati escaping with a slither of health. 1 boost, 10 bandages. Luckily, the next circle will be shifting towards the west side, and I will just call it right now, right here. With this type of circle, these teams will be put to the test. They will learn from these type of circle, because cars, smokes, they are really, really important. Bring that mobile metal shield with you. Like I always say, if it ends around this area between Gatka and Pachinki, it's going to be chaos, and these teams, if they want that hard cover from the compounds, they need to be very, very proactive. Corpse and Raj opening fire, having Fusion Elite driving past them, and Fusion Elite's just maybe a little bit of panic hopping out of the vehicle there. They need to exactly cover up with some smokes, then maybe reposition. Kitty Cat hiding behind that tree there, Raj and Corpse not letting them go while they're standing too close to the car. Rookie mistake there, and just getting punished for that. Can Kitty Cat find the angle to escape? But no, with the slope of that ground, it was sufficient for ZPX to just clear out Kitty Cat and Wallace there. What a good time to demonstrate the awareness to terrains and slopes, landscapes. Some of you don't know me, I study the game a lot. I'm a coach and analyst. I used to play quite a bit for Penn Institute, and now I'm basically retired now. Such a short esports longevity. But anyway, just look at Jokey with the slim angle cheekily from the rooftop of school, finding Alex there. Mystic may be the bait that was doing that work. Knight fragging hard last game, but getting knocked now. Jokeris punishing that position by Knight and just flushing it straight away. Full team up, and where are they? They are just wiped straight away. That pincer formation really working out for ZPX. They're having the school to themselves right now. Well, breaching compounds, pushing has a lot of skills and science behind it, but holding down such a common spot and not holding all the angles to defend it would be a hard thing to watch. But Team 24, Team Big, actually holding this compound to the southeast western side of school and finding the team that's rotating onto them. ZPX will not have the breathing room. They just got out of school, and have they lost two or have they pulled away? Let's have a look. Jokey's perspective, Mystic gone. Jokey repositioning, using that ridge line to drive, very mindful usage of terrains there, rotating towards Jokeris, but too close to the compound, so that was definitely giving it away. Is at least 110 meters for vehicle sounds rendering range, and Uji can just play spoiler for Jokey right now and make his life living hell. Zen though got that two-story building to hold Queen and Wobbly on the other side of this compound here, not allowing them to cross the street without a cost. But there we have it, eastern shift over to the east side of Pachinki. Potato Hill is still there, so teams have pulled away from there. They might want to reclaim it. Farm area now in play, finally, with teams coming in, and they can pick up whatever loot they didn't pick up. But as soon as that happens, they will be more ready for the next phase. Sorry, I'm just looking for this fight that is happening right here, and I can't seem to find it, so my apologies there, guys. Elves coming in through Watertown to Razok. Chase doing damage to a DH team right there. And Tequila going down as well. Finally found the fight. It will be over at farm, and then DH Elphys Fish Redis can't live for another second, and very comfortably Solo and Chase Sim Nation holding a very strong compound to the southeastern side of the phase 3 circle. Devious and Help still holding that little bit of a dip there. They should be able to catch the rotation by Zen. right now. Thorny driving past right now. But will not be punished. Finding another very strong spot around farm, with the squad out to park their cars to protect them as one of the most important resources going into the end game. Elves. I've seen these guys before, and they like these wide rotations, but let me stop right there because Lionhearts are just getting punished. Driving past that rich compound area and just losing 3 team members right there is just so hard to watch. This choke point holding very strong by Team 22 and 21 right now. Coastline, main roads, all gone. Do practice driving and stopping, knowing where your stopping spots needs to be to scout forward. So it's not all about knowing where you want to go, but like how you get there. Okay, and the action doesn't stop. Jokeris, ZPX pulling up to this compound to the southeastern side of Potato Hill right now. Big Missy holding her angle on the other building. Temper trying to not make a sound. Fitzy behind a tree trying to find that angle. Repositioning right now. There's abundance of cars right now, but ZPX all clumped inside the building. Seems like Chase is still doing work and flushing, ending the dreams of Sons of Odin. No one's landing any shots right now. That preemptive smoke has allowed ZPX to push in without the visual lines from the third party, pressure from the other Zen team, and Helmet over at Sim Nations here. Who will pull the trigger? The other ZPX team doing work. Corpse and Rush as the duo taking down David. And Jokey. Hello, mate. Just while having someone in the building, although like Temper's not making a sound, but just casually delivering that headshot there. Joker's going very low. By now they would know someone's in that building. And Temper going down to the punch. Holding that building by himself there very hard. Molly has been buffed very strong, burning down Missy, and now Fitzy's on his own. And this is such a strong compound in this phase 4 circle. Elves. David gone, but the remainder of the team still get the rotation onto this eastern side. And Team 20 here. Yet to get any kills this game. They are suffering from 2 knocks, 3 knocks. Who is still up? That will be... No, actually, to Atom. Naki, will they be able to do it? Atom with a slither of health. Where is he? He's not able to trade it, unfortunately. Just... I'm not sure whether that was... a proactive push. Seems like they were on the other side earlier. No, I thought they actually drove in to crash this maybe. Definitely lost a little bit of brain cells as I was trying to catch the movements there. And 11 teams still, but only 29 players. Team 11. Big coming in from the south end, getting the very strong compounds to the south edge once again by the solo of Rampage squad. Fitzy holding a center position as the solo. Sim Nations coming in with 10 kills so far, losing Chase, who is their top fragger so far for the night, and they are just pulling up to Fitzy. Fitzy will just take them down, but not enough to take the thirst, and Sim Nations will get that revive, and that is the hard thing playing as solo. Maybe it's easier to prone out in grass behind a buggy in the shack rather than some of these compounds that will be contested. Even if you get the nick zone, you would definitely be breached. So do watch some pro play as well. We've seen some very crazy action and survival skills by many of these solos. And we do see some people tuning in. We've got Neo and we've got Bones in the chat. Welcome, boys. Glad the quality's fixed for you now, Neo. And we've got, exactly as I thought, if Fitzy was just in that shack, maybe he would have gotten the circle. We've still got 10 teams, centralized zone for phase 5, and these teams need to make that movement and rotation now. Here we've got the elves fighting the duo of ZPX. Corpse and Raj retreating towards the Nick circle. Jokey making his AWM work again. I believe it's the second time that he's not the same team. But with that distance in between, very hard to capitalize, and Jokey, they are just sending it to the center. Maybe they will just breach this compound, and they will. And he's got his, oh my god, Groza in hand, but with his teammates running close to him, maybe just like messed up his movements there, but they take 2 knocks and then risk on his own right now. He may have to heal up. He's got the meds, but this building just got too many openings and angles for the other team. But he should heal up right now, and he's doing that. But Zen cheekily still getting the revive on Jokris and Jokey, but they will get pushed now. They know they're there, and look at that little bit of a glitch with the MK. What the hell was that? And with that, pre-fire with the DP is so hard to watch. That was so close. That breach is not as clean as we want to see, but they don't get punished for it. Especially when they crash into this side of the building, there's not enough angles for them to just clear that side. But meanwhile, we've got action breakout between Zen and another team on this southeastern, northeastern side right here. Team Big pulling up floor, smoking up to maybe just hold this, but no, third-party pressure from Course and Raj, the duo that is still doing work, but Big, once again, the third-party pressure, it will not stop, and they are just hiding in this one smoke here. On the other side, Help getting knocked by SN, and then that is them gone. Help gone, Devious going down as well, not being able to hold that northeastern side. And will Uji get revived and get the reset? And Corpse and Raj still in the circle, just using that prone action there to reduce that recoil as much as possible to provide this cover fire still. And they found Sen, seems like, and Tora and Floor back to behind that rock. Elves at the same time pulling away from where ZPX duos were, and just coming down for maybe in hope for a wide rotation on the southern side, but just little do you know there's so much slope that they have to go through right here, and not being able to get that rotation into the southern edge. But Team Big here doing some big work in this game, going from all the way from bottom left of the map from Primos and just like slowly coming in and still strong as a full team. That might be the only full. No, we've still got the other Team Big here, but Jokey just using that trick he has been learning. Smoking up the car, but sitting in it is such a strong thing to do in TPP. It allows so much angles and for them to spot so much. And that being said, SN pushing in to this shack is a very good idea, but it's so hard if you haven't smoked out the position that you want to take first. Just giving 2 free kills to Jokey and his friends right there, and they are now coming in with abundance of vehicles for this center position with ridge lines, with trees, with cars. The other Mystic there, though, trying to hold down the other team on his own. Do you have smokes, buddy? You've got 25 meters to go for the next circle, but you've got a minute, but it doesn't matter because with that cover there, it becomes very predictable within nade range as well. And once again, the duo of ZPX still showing up with 9 kills at the moment. Jokeris going down, trying to be the person to scout the southern edge and quadrant of the circle. But Team 11, Team Big still slowly pushing in, expanding their control along this side of the circle's circumference. But that pressure has allowed Raj and Corpse to come in to use that ridge line to just hold very comfortably in this phase 7 circle still. It's going to be a lot of run and gun, seems like, between Team 11 and 4. Jokeris getting picked up, Zen, however, going down, losing the control over at that shack, and giving the opening for Team 11 to come in from the south side. They are not in yet, though. Raj and Corpse can still make it work because the landscape is in their favor. They got the shack to themselves and it's in, but that will be within nade range. So if Raj and Corpse still got any frag grenades still, and that will be the doom of Team Big Butt. Raj peeking a bit too much there and just getting knocked. Slowly crawling towards Corpse. We've got 40 seconds until the next zone. They have the circle though. So that pre-nade, is actually a smoke to reduce the sight lines, of course, but he was very, very cheekily trying to crawl along and get an angle, but 4 times in end circle, mate, not the best idea maybe. Just in the blink of an eye, we've got a 2v4 situation. Joker is still holding the site there, using the MK and making it work, knocking too, but going down as well. But Jokey is still up and he is in the zone. It's going to be a 1v2 situation here, but he's getting flanked right now. But with the Groza in hand, he can definitely make it work. Did a little bit of that jump shot, the sweet work by Jokey. And now Venom will be going down to the blue. It's a 1v1 situation. He almost gets it. And with that, oh my god, that is so close. Just that little bit of, just that pixel right there. Oh my god, he was almost clutching it so hard. They almost got a 20 kill chicken, but just missing the mark right there. But Team Big getting a 15 kill chicken. Let me do the screenshot first, guys, and it'll leave me a lot less to worry about to run through these results with you. That is such a crazy final fight. I would really love to watch more of this type of action. Maybe we'll have that in game 3. I'm thinking it should be Vikendi. Right, that's the screenshots done. Let's have a look at the results. Like I said, 15 kill chicken by Team Big there. ZPX, 19 kill, second place. That is almost the kill points equivalent to the chicken placement points. The other ZPX team, not making it easy for each other, but still coming in strong. The duo of Raj and Corpse taking a 3rd position with 11 kills. The other team, Big, we've got 4th position, 8 kills. One of the Sim teams. 4 kills at 5th, 6th position, Rampage Squad with no kills. Zen Trio, 7th position with no kills. The Elves, 1 kill at 8th position, doing a lot of the white rotations, but it's also important to think about what to do along those routes and the time to do it, if I do say so myself. And the farming kills, obviously. And speaking of farming kills, Mumbles was fragging it out hard last game, but just going down with at 9th position with no kills this game. The other Sims team putting a lot of work in with 11 kills at 10th position. Fitzy, Mitzi, with the team of Trio at 11th position with 4 kills, 12th position. Xenotactic team with 1 kill. Tommy Two Thumbs and his friends over at Lionhearts, 2 kills at 13th, 14th position. Sons of Odin with 1 kill. DH1 with no kills at 15th. And now the Zen team, 16th position, no kills. Fusion Elite, unfortunately, going down at 17th, no kills. 1 kill by Mickey to bring one of the Riot Squad's 1 kill point, but going down at 18th. Rendezvous, 3 team kills at 19th. And yeah, once again, the team that I don't know where from, 20th with 1 kill. Where's Wally? DH over at Primos can't make it out alive. Trio, no kills, 21st position. 22nd, getting a squad wipe on Penn Institute by Riot. Good work there, but can't get out of Primos still. 4 kills, 22nd place, leaving Penn Institute with no kills at 23rd position. Right, let's go on this break right now, and let's have a look at this chat as well. Right, so Bone said, would love to pick your brain. Don't you want to do a leadership? So I am not sure what that means, so you may have to say it again, Bones. I may just have to Google that myself. Leadership is a word that I have no knowledge about. So, but good work from all these teams, and looking forward to Game 3 already. I'll see you all very shortly. Welcome back, folks, for our final game of the night over of Sanhok. Going to be a mad one. We've still got 90 players, so we've got 23 teams, 2 trios. Riot still has a trio, and I believe it's Missy's and Fitzy's team. Another trio. This will be a lot of action for such a small map and almost a full lobby. There we have it. Look at this plane path, mate. From the bottom of the northwestern island through to Tatmok. Lucky enough, it is Sanhok, so if teams wanted to go to like Cave, Kampong, Camp Charlie, Lakawi is still doable. And I think that will be the plan of many of these teams here. Seems like there's a tendency of them avoiding some action, so just going as far as possible. But who knows, like, you thought that's what you're getting, maybe going to Primos and you end up with 4 other squads. So what can we say? Ruins, Pen, we've got one of the Sims taking Tambang. Boot Camp looks like it's going to be some action. Hartin as well, having 3 teams coming in. Paradise Resort, 1 to 2 teams, and just 2 teams over at Boot Camp. And we've got a Quarry split drop, both from Pen Institute and one of the Zen teams. And so this will be, yep, contested Hartin drop as well as in Cow. And wow, look at this Mongna area. I think this is not what these teams are expecting when they grab these. And we've got... Let's head over to ZPX already. Seems like they are, all of these teams are doing some 1-1-1-1 drop. And the first circle has popped and they're actually going to be more southern side. Nash getting the first knock and kill over at Mongnai already. And then more actions happening. ZPX taking another kill early on, knocking blocks down from DX right here. They've got still got 3 players, but they can be pushed very soon. And Fusion Elites, no, actually is I'm looking at the wrong team. I'm so sorry, guys. And let's look at ZPX still. and they're getting 3 kills now, and that's the issue with having several teams from the same clan in the night. Where's Wally going down as well? Some action happening at the quarry area. Gonzu going down to the shotgun. Benji, seems like, I think this will be quite interesting to see. Gonzu is gone, and with this split over at quarry is quite hard to support. Quite far from the rest of the team, Benji. Let's look at what Faceless is doing. Their team is claiming this compound, and they are 2-knock, but they will be getting the revived. But Griff doing exactly what he needs, coming in from that hillside and just taking a knock from that off angle. And Siren coming in as well with the 4 times. Maybe this is what it takes to make it work. Is Griff pushing in yet? He's very close, and Benji on the other hand covering the other angle, stopping some revives from happening. Griff coming in, and but that side angle was not guarded, so he's going very low. Luckily he's got that first aid that he just picked up. Floor won't get the revive, seems like. Tora going downside, the only one up right now, and will be taken down by Institute. Kill him. Doing some work. Where is this? Is Heart in action is now finally breaking. And the Ghost knocked, Kill him knocked, and Panda on his own against the 4 team of Big. But there's still pressure from behind, so that is going to be a very hard one. He may not want to peek this, but he gets one knock and a flush. Good work there by Panda. But there are so many angles on him. And this is the prime time for a third party. Warpath coming in and finding that side angle, cheeky angle. They're doing that work and just finishing the remainder of that team. There's a knock player there, so good steal from Team 11. Playing big again this game. And Wobbly not scared to peek that, and just peeking it again. Taking 1 knock, but they are all very far from the circle. So finding that good time to retreat is important. But Wobbly, maybe you just bought yourself a little bit of a time there, buddy. With Team 11, Team Big, not putting the work in to cover all the angles to choke out this side, allowing the solo being Wobbly to just slip away. Rampage squad taking Northwestern Island, now having to cross, and this can be very interesting here. A Sim team pushing into ruins where Penetrate Game Over is, and they have found the angles, they have found the players, but they are all now inside the main bit of ruins, which can make it very hard to escape, especially if the Sims have other plans to loop around and stop them from getting out of this alive. We would think about the idea of claiming a spot, whether it's early, mid, late game. You need to think about escape strategy, and Devious allowing himself to get shot down, so they now know this. They may not know it's the same team, but they know they've got other angles to worry about. Have a look at the zone. Look at this flood of team coming in from the northeastern side right there. Fusion Elite still looting up around Cow and Tap. Mong Nai is cleared up by ZPX, and Ken Bravo can get a little bit busy. Mumble's being knocked. So good to know that he's still in cover, so he won't be punished further. And wow, Wobbly trying to do some work there. He had the window to go further, but he didn't, and still falling down to the team that has been punishing them by that third party. Look at this complete chaos around Cave right now. let's bring our camera over to Quan and look at this cave play right here. And TVU doing some work, taking one more of Vitsy's teammates down. It's now just Vitsy and Missy pushing up right now to support. Not sure how well will that go for them. Vitsy knowing there's some angles that he have to worry about, but he will be pinched very soon. Rebel and his teammates, knowing the exact position of these enemies, will actually first loot up and then clear out the remaining players of Big. Vitsy getting caught there, going up to this ridge line, providing a lot of visual audio cues for the enemies, and Vitsy being pincered and going out at 17th position. ZPX are pulling in to where Penn Institute was. They went down to the main bit of quarry after that, and then knocking one of ZPX down. Griff getting knocked as well. Mystic getting finished, so it will be a 3v3. No, actually 3v2. So Griff was on the outside, allowing himself to get not just knocked, but confirmed. Now they are doing a wraparound. Willow using that ridge line to third person peek, finding the rest of Institute who just peek out a bit too far. Nonetheless, we've got Team 19 on the other side to maybe stop these push and cross, especially for Joker's position. And but seems like no, it's Jokey. Sorry, no, they have all almost come in. If you don't know what I mean, is this angle that they have to worry about right now. And Ruin's action is still going. This may be very slow, so we should maybe just keep the camera on here since they are pushing in already. Willow peeking from the window and seeing Tarzan in there, but a little bit slow on that trigger, but finding that side angle, just pinning him just right to that little edge right there, and they might have been pinched just in that small room. However, going very low, and the molly will be the doom of Tarzan. Maybe it's such a high damage utility, and they would just get burned down. Doing the jump shot, Willow trying to punish Benji, and they will get the finish. Very good pincer formation there by ZPX. But more resistance will come in very soon. And speaking of ZPX, we should look at Fallen's. They are having a great number of kills right now, just slowly coming in and clearing the northeastern edge of the circle. Losing corpse. But nonetheless, it's still a long game. 15 teams remaining, 47 players, almost half of the lobby gone. And but look at this crazy Ruins action that we shouldn't forget about. Still up as a full squad, having 2 kills right now. Help getting shot by a sniper. Luntz slowly bleeding out. Helmet trying to just do some solo work there, but didn't catch the window to heal up with the 5 bandages that he or she has. That will be the last breath of them. And here we have 2 members knocked on the side of Rampage squad, being breached by Team 11 all the way from Hartin, pushing through this trifecta compound. Now Pompey, maybe you may want to hide a little bit. The molly comes in to add that pressure, completely roasting them. How delicious is that? Damien being flanked on the other side, but really good drop shot there. But the teammates are coming in for the trade, so Team Big will still hold strong as a trio. However, 50 seconds to go. They've got almost 700 meters to travel. good to know. They still have some meds. Seems like Venom's got 1 first aid, Bollock's got 3, so they just need to find that angle in. But with all those gunshots being heard, right? Team 3 are actually running towards the action right now. We've got NDK and Envy still up for RIOT, still putting the work in for tonight. But they are not heading towards the circle right now, but they find the angle to get 1 kill. Will they get the flush? ND being found. And Penetrate are deciding to prioritize the rotation into the circle, and Envy getting knocked there. Is that a nade? No, that's a smoke. Sorry, I just like didn't see it properly, and just need to zigzag his way through to this rock. Problem is getting out of this cover now. Let's look at this zone right here. Willow trying to hold on this very strong rock to get info on the... Actually, I didn't think he was going to watch this side of the circle, but like for this rock, that's the angle that you can get, because on the top there we actually have Fusion Elite coming in. So with that little bit of a split between the 3 members of ZPX, don't know whether it will work best for them, but Joe Chris finding that cheeky angle, proning next to the wall there, almost takes down Escape. But he will escape from that with a slither of health. And the Joe Chris just not getting shot down for some reason. Kitty Cat maybe trying to provide that side angle. Very good work using the split and the terrains here by ZPX. Doing work, Kitty Cat getting knocked. Jokey seeing the support of Fusion Elite coming in. The main bit of quarry will still be very strong. The compounds around it provide a lot of 360 view. Not by the same player, but if they cover the same compound and watch different sides, it may be to their advantage. We've got Devious coming in here towards Team 19, which will be Xenotactic. Mr. K Knight. Maybe getting that spot there with that TPP peak, and Devious just running down this hill and will get found. Mumbo's getting knocked, and Devious using the tree. May be very hard for them to get the revive right there. They are in the circle, but not anymore. We've got a very crazy south shift happening. Fusion Elite, on the other hand, just getting killed by Jokey and Willow's team, and they will go down at 13th position. Elves did not make any big rotations there, and let's head back over to this fight between Penetrate and Team 19 here. They actually are still in that compound, and we'll be able to get the revive, seems like. And but no, they found a member of Big that who has been basically choked out in the zone. His teammate Bollock still up there through Painan, so that zone's going to hurt right now. Bringing in the meds, a free kill that they will take, but the elves controlling this cave area right now, and teams are still having each other stuck elsewhere. Where is this action happening? Team 19 trying to pull away now. Mr. Knight doing work again, losing Alex, but will be able to travel in with the bike. Going past Devious, will they be punished? Going half health there, but just running straight into the elf's arms. Will they be able to get something out of this? Silvio can see it, but with that, MK actually doing that work. Such a beautiful spray there with the MK. Mark 14, so strong. That spray, if you don't know about that glitch, is the audio glitch of the Mark 14. So that was definitely on auto mode. So no, he's not hacking. And Team 20 just like getting choked out and being caught by Rendezvous from that very strong compound. Sons of Odin still holding strong. But the elves, David getting knocked right now. They kept 2 here to hold this compound, Quan and Seville to hold that high ground, and they will not be breached and pushed yet. But those are some very good angles, but very hard to get out of maybe for Quan. But he's got a very good overlook over here, so... And they will be blessed by the play zone. Knight, after fragging it out, will not be able to get out of that alive. Enemy, as the remaining solo of this squad, still outside of the circle, and elves can just get that control and anchorage point in the circle by Quant and Seville, while David and who's the other fella? And Rebel to still just choke these points, choke these teams out of this northeastern side. But Lionhearts are not scared. They are pushing in. They still got a big part to cross. This road will be very hard to cross, and they're getting punished. Danny getting knocked. Tommy Two Thumbs getting knocked. Proxy left on his own, and still 100 meters to travel. But look at this whole area in between Quan and the rest of the northern teams is not going to be an easy cross. They should have all the angles to make these teams suffer. Quan just... Is this cheer park? Is this training ground? And good to keep an eye, a 360 view on the other side, so very heads up visual awareness there, using the ridgeline, crawling back a little bit to heal. Unfortunately not enough. Willow gaining that extra bit of high ground allowed them to take that knock, but it should be okay since all these teams on this eastern side are just getting damaged by Papa Blue right there, and they, once again, the elves will take the next circle. Four teams remaining. Willow finding 2 of the elves, getting a bit too exposed there on the top of the hill, but they still have the zone, so they just have to do it very patiently. Willow behind the rock, re-peeking, not getting punished yet, and moving on to the next cover through the cover of one smoke. But this will not be easy to keep coming down. Why are we not shooting? Yes. And the elves just allow him to come in, and he is only 6 meters from the zone. Unfortunately, let's just quickly look at this bit of ground here. There's no other cover for them to properly use, and I thought about this little bit of a dip here, but seems that unless they can get to this little bit of low ground here with a smoke wall, they will not be able to flank this. It will still be exposed. Let me bring the camera into the zone. Seems like it will still be too exposed. So, friends, when you play PUBG Mobile, you just need to know luck is always part of it. And but if your enemies have the luck and execute it, you can't blame them for that, okay? So, hold your salt. And Sons of Odin, although they were a 4 team, they had the time to come in earlier, but didn't make it work. Jokerus knocked. The rest of Lionheart's gone. Sons of Odin having the pressure from the blue zone behind them, using that one cover there. Willow on his own, 50 meters to cover still, and then Quan's still holding that angle. I think Willow knows this, but he's got 30 seconds to go. The way to make this work will be very reliant on elves screwing up to not keep someone on that duty to keep that rock, and seems like CVO here actually allowed this site to slip, allowing Sons of Odin to leave cover without being punished. CVO with a slither of health, getting one knock. Looney coming in against the support of the elves, and Dutty should just go down there. And Willow went down just before that as well. And that is just set up for you, mate. Zone is very, very important utilities. And we don't like cars on Sanop for such a small map. But there's so many small terrains that you can use. Desperate zones, desperate measures, that might be what we need to travel into the zone. So grab that buggy if you need to. Right, let me take these screenshots and we will go through these in a bit. So we've got good turn up as always, so keep supporting this type of scrims, and this is where a lot of players start if they want to play at a higher level. So don't let this slip. I know we all have quite a bit of fun, but also the time to learn as well, since to be fair, for many of the things that you like, although they might be just for fun, there's a lot of art and science involved if you really dig deep enough. Another way to enjoy it, at least that's for my case. Taking the chicken dinner will be the elves with a solid 15 kill win. Sons of Odin playing very passive, not getting any kills that game, but coming into second place. ZPX with 9 kills at third position. Lionheart's no kills at fourth. Rendezvous with 7 kills at fifth position. Sixth position, we've got one of the big teams with solid 11 kills, and we've got, I believe that is one Zen team, Knight, Mr. Knight leading in his team's number of frags. Once again, 7th place, 7 kills. ZPX team with 9 kills, going out at 8th. 9th position, Riot, 1 kill. Penetrate with 5 kills after exiting Ruins with some action there. Zen going down at 11th with 5 kills. 2 kills by one of the Sims teams. Fusion Elite, 3 kills, 13th position. 14th position, Rampage Squad, 1 kill. 15th position, the other Sims team with no kills. 16th position, Penetrate Institute with 5 kills. 17th position, Team Big, no kills. The other Team Big squad, we've got 18th position, where that's Fuji, I think. Yeah, they use Chinese characters. It literally means 1,000. So 1,000 Uji. And his team getting 1 kill. 18th position. 19th position, Riot with 1 kill. 20th with, I think that is Lionheart's team, but no one's got the clan tag. At 20th position, no kills. DH, Deathly Hollows, 1 kill at 21st. Zen, Taurus, and Flawed Squad, 22nd, 1 kill and no kill. 23rd position with Where's Wally and his friends at Deathly Hollows. Right, that will be a wrap for tonight, guys, and thanks for tuning in. And yeah, do help me out and be a sweetheart and help and subscribe if you haven't already, and push that like button for me. I'll keep doing these scrimcasts when I have the time to, and if I'm invited to. So do go back and have a look. I have casted some pen scrims, our Clan Wars League, and as well as some tier 1-2 scrims starting from just earlier this week. So have a good night. I know it's just midweek, but I hope to see you all very soon, and do sign up for my own clans scrims coming onto our TPP League on Friday. And but yeah, that is me done for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good week ahead, and I'll see you all very soon. Good night.